So here we have the BMW 320 Diesel M Sport on a 16 plate. I'm going to show you around the outside of the car first of all, and then we'll hop in and I'll run through a few controls on the inside. But as you'll see from the outside, it's got those 19-inch M Sport alloys and 4 doors with tinted windows. Let's start inside the boot and work our way around the rest of the car from there. To approach the boot, you'll see we've got reversing sensors and plenty of boot space as well. So we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then I'll hop in and run through a few controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. So just before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, you get full leather seats, which are in great condition, as are the carpet areas. There's loads to run through on this car, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we've got the fuel gauge, followed by the speedometer, and on the right hand side the rev counter and the coolant temperature gauge. In the middle at the bottom we've got the total miles on this car, which are 22,650. You can change the information that's displayed just above that by pushing the button on the end of the indicator stalk, and as you can see, a couple of different bits of fuel economy information there. Backing out to the steering wheel, we've got cruise control and speed limiter on the left hand side, and then on the right hand side we've got stereo controls as well as voice activation. So that button there will do the voice activation for the phone, so you can ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and also the satellite navigation so that you can ask for directions. Over on the central screen is where you set up your phone and where the satellite navigation is obviously displayed. You can see that I'm moving up and down on the menus here. All of what I'm doing is done using BMW's Idrive System. So this wheel, you can turn it to select things, push it down when you've highlighted something that you want to, a menu you want to go into. This also moves to the right, to the left, up and down as well, or you can access the main menus by pushing these buttons here. So we're on the main menu at the moment. So if you want satellite navigation, you just turn this disc to navigation, press the button down, and it'll open the satellite navigation menu. Now this is BMW's professional nav, so you get the extra wide screen, as you can see. There's a menu down the left hand side there. To access that, just jog the dial over to the left. It'll open up that menu, and whatever you turn it to, it will highlight that option. Now there's a full video on BMW's professional nav on our Facebook page, which is well worth checking out. I use the voice activation in that video as well, so you can see how that works. On top of that, this car's got DAB digital radio as well as AM and FM. And in terms of other ways of listening to music, there's a CD player, an auxiliary input and a USB input as well, plus you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio should you wish to. Working our way down from there, you can see the CD player, and then beneath that the dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature independently on the right and left hand sides of the car, and then the fan speed is adjustable in the middle here. Either max aircon, which will turn the air conditioning on as cold as it can and cool the car down quickly, or if you're happy with the temperature you've selected, hit the AC button. The green light will come on to let you know you've turned that on, or hit auto and the car will maintain those temperatures for you. This car has also got heated driver and passenger seats with 3 different stages of heat. Then we've got the automatic gearbox. Next to that we've got a couple of buttons, so we can turn off the traction control from here, or we can change the setup and the way the car drives. So at the moment the car is in comfort mode. You can put it in sport mode or eco pro. If we hit sport mode, for example, it will change up on there. It will show us that we put it into dynamic driving. It basically makes the accelerator more sensitive, the steering slightly firmer and the suspension firmer. Or you can go back to comfort mode, which is the regular driving mode, or eco pro, which makes everything a little bit more docile in the car. You then have the iDrive system, which we've already been through, and in the central armrest you've got the auxiliary and USB inputs. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.